Hello, kids! Welcome to our English class. This is Teacher Jaire, an English teacher from the Honors Tutorial Center. And for today, we are going to talk about the order of adjectives. Are you ready? Alright, let us begin. But first, let us define what is the meaning of adjective. Can you still remember the meaning of adjective? What is it? Wow, very good. So when we say adjective, again, it is another part of speech which refers to the words that are used to modify or describe the noun in the sentence. So take note that we can use more than one adjective before a noun in the sentence. And that would be our topic for today, the correct order or arrangement of adjectives in the sentence. So the first order is the determiner. So the determiner tells us if the noun is singular or plural, definite or indefinite. Like for example, for the indefinite, a and an, and for the definite, the, my, your, for, those, some, etc. Do you understand? Okay, very good. After the determiner, we have here the adjective opinion. So when we say opinion, it explains what we think about something. This is usually our opinion, attitude, or observations, and these adjectives almost always come before all other adjectives. Like for example, beautiful, boring, stupid, delicious, useful, lovely, comfortable, and so on. Now, can you give me another example of an adjective opinion? Wow, very good. So after the adjective opinion, we have here another adjective which is the size. So size tells us how big or small something is. For example, big, small, tall, huge, tiny. Can you give me another example of an adjective for size? Very good. So after the size, we have here the adjective age. It tells us how old someone or something is. For example, is that old, young, new, ancient, antique? Can you give me another example of an adjective for age? Good job. So after the adjective age, we have here the adjective shape, weight, or length. So it tells about the shape of something or how long or short it is. It can also refer to the weight of someone or something. Like for example, round, square, circular, skinny, fat, heavy, straight, long, and short. Can you give me another example of this adjective? Good job! So now let's move on to the next adjective, the adjective of color. So the color or approximate color of something. So like for example, is any color, green, white, blue, reddish, purple, and so on. Can you give me another example of an adjective color? Very good. So after the color, the next order of adjective is the origin. Origin tells us where something is from. Like for example, is it from American? Is it a British, Italian, Eastern, Australian, or Chilean? Can you give me another example of an adjective for origin? Good job! So after the adjective origin, next is the material. Material answer the question, what is the thing made of or constructed of? Like for example, is it made with gold, wooden, plastic, synthetic, and so on? Can you give me another example of an adjective for material? Wow, very good. And last one is the adjective purpose, or also known as qualifier or use. It answered the question, what is it for? So usually, these adjectives often end in ing. Like for example, is it used for sleeping? Is it used for gardening? Is it for shopping? or for the wedding. And then the last of all of those T's of adjective is the noun that they are describing. Are they describing the bag, the gloves, or the dress, and so on? Do you understand? All right, very good. So in order for you to memorize it, so we have here the acronym for the correct order of adjectives. So just remember the SASCOMP. D stands for determiner, O for opinion, S for the size, A for the age, S shape, C color, O origin, M is the material, and then lastly, P is the purpose. And the last of this is the noun that they are describing. Again, take note the SASCOM. Is it clear? Alright, so now let's try to take a look of these following sentences. The first one we have here, a big fat dog. So as you can see here, it starts with determiner. After that is the size, okay? And then after that is the shape, and then the noun that they are describing, which is the dog. Next is an interesting old Indian rag. So we have here the determiner an opinion, interesting, old is for the age, Indian is the origin, and rug is the noun. Lastly, some comfortable black sleeping bags. We have here some as our determiner, comfortable is our opinion, black is color, sleeping is for purpose, and the noun is the bags or are the bags. Do you understand? Okay, very good. So again, take note, in order for you not to get confused with the correct order of adjectives, just remember the SASCOM. So now, I guess you already understand our topic. So now let's proceed in answering this activity. Are you ready? Alright, let us try. So you're going to identify which is in the correct order of adjectives. Are you ready? Alright, very good. Let's start. Number 1. Which one is correct? A. A green big ball. B. A big green ball. Or letter C. A green big ball. What do you think is the correct answer? Okay, very good. The correct answer is letter B. Very good. So we have here a big green ball. So take note, we have here the determiner A or A, and then big is for the size. And size comes first before the color, which is green, and then ball is the noun that they are describing. Very good. Next, number 2. Which one is correct? A long train blue. B. A blue long train. Or letter C. A long blue train. What do you think is the correct answer? Alright, very good. The correct answer is letter C. A long blue train. Why? So again, follow the SASCOM. So we have here the determiner A, and then long is for the shape, okay? And the next is the color blue, and lastly is the noun train. Very good. Next, number 3, which one is correct? An ugly purple monster. B. A purple ugly monster. Or C. An ugly monster purple. What do you think is the correct order of adjectives? Alright, very good. The correct answer is letter A. So again, determiner first. After that is the opinion. Next is the color. And then the noun that you are describing. Last 2. Number 4. Which one is correct? A. A blue new skateboard. B. A new blue skateboard. Or letter C. A blue skateboard new. What do you think is the correct order of adjective? Alright, the correct answer is letter B. A new blue skateboard. So we have here the determiner A, followed by the age new. Next is the color, which is the blue, and then the noun, which is the skateboard. Do you understand? Okay, next, let's move on to the last number. Number 5. Which one is in the correct order of adjectives? Is it A, those funny little old men, B, those little funny old men, C, those old funny little men? What do you think is the correct answer? Okay, very good. The correct answer is letter A, those funny little old men. So those is a determiner, funny is opinion, little is size, old is age, and man is the noun. Do you understand? Okay, very good. So how many correct answers you've got? Wow, good job! And that's all for our topic, which is about the correct order of adjectives. And I hope that you learned something in our discussion. Again, this is Teacher Tyre from the Honors Tutorial Center. Goodbye and see you on our next video.